Well, I was at New Name. I met a Virgin Mikey General who had just migrated from the UK. 'Cause he was living in London, in England. But he came to Jamaica to pursue his career, and there we met. And from then on, we start shop around, because normally musicians and singers, we always have to be shopping to find the right label or a stable where we can feel comfortable and work with. And if you find, say, a producer, Jagleg, we're gone. I did some work with Pickout also, another great producer. But when Mikey knew Mr. Philip Burrel, was aka Fattis from Exterminator, so we said, why? He said every Thursday, Fattis would voice at Slipe Road. Mr. Gussie Clark, and then Music Works, changed to Anchor now. Yeah. And he's now in Swallowfield, relocated and now in Swallowfield. But when we went there, the first rhythm, because I went there and introduced myself to the engineer Paul, and he gave me a rhythm called Mr. Basie. Again chant out every day, oh, teach yourself to live upright. Chant out every day, oh, teach them the facts of life. I teach the youth, yeah, nice song. When I did the song, because even at this time, I was doing my upholstering. During those times, all my going around, I was still, because when I came to Kingston, it's a long story, When I graduated from Manchester High School, I never had a job, so I started selling in the marketplace. But even all this time, I used to carry my guitar with me and write my songs. So, as I say, I grew up in the church, so Lord Give Me Strength was one of the songs that came after Chant Out, and I did One Way Ticket, Neighborhood Watch for Exterminator, Sweep Over My Soul, Poor and Simple. Then came Lord Give Me Strength, It's Me Again Jah, and some of the big hits. The rest is history. But really, what I really loved about Fattis, he passed away, we lost a great son, God bless his son. What I loved about Mr. Philip Burrel is that when I went to him, I said to him, because most producers you come across, they want sing over. Because I came in the era when you have, it was Wayne Wonder and Sanchez.
So that you were there, and you kind of changed
the whole...
Yeah, you kind of changed it all.
So when I met with, because then Garnet C came on, I love the way Garnet C kind of blended, sing over, but he did his own original songs also. So I really loved the Garnet C energy, and I gravitated more to that. And then when I met with Fattis, he said to me, man, I said, Fattis, Mr. Fattis, what kind of song you want me to sing? Because I have a book here with sing over. I have books with original. Man said, I don't want no sing over. I want the original. So I rate Fattis for that. And it's the first producer I see with so much tape pack up from roof to ceiling. I said, God Almighty, this is the man. So there then I start really going in my box and take out my original songs and stuff. But before all of this, I met a man, because I went to New Names to I used to frequent by Grove Road. Because in all of this, I used to do my upholstering, as I said. In the upholstering shop, I would stop like at lunchtime. I'd take my guitar to work. And during like lunchtime, I would pick on my guitar and work on my cards and so on. So I met a man by the name is Mr. Philip. He was a supervisor at that time. And he said, man, I hear you singing all the while. I want to introduce you to a man. So he brought me to Mr. Omar Harris from Grove Road. And he gave me Mr. Harris. I used to frequent with him, and he's like a spiritualist. He's like a spiritual guy, because a lot of artists pass through his hand. He's like a channel, really, like Spanner Banner pass through his hand, and Sizzler, and Buju Banton, and the Messenger. Well, I used to go by the name Stepper John before I became Luciano. So he was the one who said, man, this name Stepper John not gonna do anything for you. So he and I decided we had a selection of names which we derived. Luciano, which ended up being the name that I work with, because we started off with Luciana, Luciana. Then I do a research on the name and realize that Luciana is the female version of the name. So I put the O. So I had to fix them thing there. Anytime I do any work, I tell the producer, don't put A at the end, put O. And I check the name, and it means bearer of the light. So powerful name, it gave me vibes, But when I met with Fattis and we started doing all these songs, because I had a contract with new name, Mr. Castro, and it, still then time Lady Saw was in the group, was in the same label, on the same label, and they had Louis Culture, and Little Hero, and a couple of artists.
Yeah.
Mikey Spice was there too.
Yes.
Yeah, man. But I find that, I don't know, if once a producer might see you put out a song and you get our attention and feel like this is what you're going after. So when Derek Barnett used to do some song with Lady Saw, when they put out and them getting a nice attention, them just start focus on Lady Saw and then the cultural artists now. I felt like I was put on the back burner. So through that now we start shop until we find Fattis. And then now when we start singing for Fattis, Fattis came to me one day and said, man, I want to sign a contract. I said, but I signed a contract already. So I said, no, you need to, who will you sign it to? I said, Mr. Castro. I said, well, set up a meeting. And we set up a lunch meeting. And it's two big man, two Rasta man, around the table and me in the middle. And let me say, wow, what's going on now? Because I told fire, man, you know. Because Mr. Brown, I hang on for me and I said, man, it's the best artist, Fattis, I can't give you this artist. And Fattis said, but this is a good thing for him. This is going to make it better for everybody. So they couldn't come to some agreement at the time. And I was there eating up. I come like I'm alone, I eat the food today. So we eat.
This is hot.
So I said, and this, I said, I mean, I get hot, you know, by the time I said, well, I don't want this thing, I get out of hand. So the thought, like, the thought just come to me and say, I have a suggestion, you know. And him said, what is the suggestion? The two big men looked at him and said, I think that Fattis can be the producer and Mr. Castro Brown, you be the personal manager. If we work like that, I feel we can be a force to reckon with. But Fattis wasn't happy with that. Fattis wanted to be manager and producer and everything. I think when you find an artist where you know yourself have the caliber and the potential that he's been searching for all this time, you say, well, I want. So them, them work it out and Mr. Brown say, all right, go on. But whatever, they work out something. And I ended up singing with Exterminator. We got a deal with Island Records, Various Live, and Messenger album. Big albums until today. That's some of my classics, my landmarks.